coronavirus crisis to invade territories in the South China Sea. And this gross violation of international law comes as the world continues to reel under the pandemic. And now U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has condemned this move, saying that democratic nations should push back. In an interview, the U.S. Secretary of State mentioned that China has become even more aggressive during this crisis. I'm quoting now from his statement. These authoritarian regimes are the kinds of regimes that hope to benefit in times of crisis. In this case, a crisis that emanated from one of their countries. The free world, the democratic nations of the world need to work together to push back against this. China has established two new administrative districts in South China Sea called Xicha and Nansha. These are the Chinese names for the Paracel and Spratly Islands, which are both disputed territories in the South China Sea. 5 countries besides China stake claims on them, including the Philippines, Vietnam, Brunei, Malaysia and Taiwan. China's aggressive expansionism does not just end here. Earlier this month, Beijing renamed 25 islands and reefs and 55 undersea entities, all in the disputed South China Sea. The Philippines has also condemned this move by China, calling it flagrant violation of international law. This is not the only bone of contention between the two nations, though. The World Health Organization finds itself in the middle of a war of words between the US and China. This conflict is pushing the world towards a state of paralysis. Reports indicate that the G20 leaders were scheduled to attend a video conference on Friday, but the meeting was scrapped at the very last minute. The US wants to hold the WHO accountable for alleged lapses during the first phase of the outbreak, but China is against any sort of investigation into the global health body's practices.